Hi, everybody. I want to talk to you this week about some of the people we saw at the Oscars that happened a few nights ago. Talk about some of the color and style choices and my impression of whether they were appropriate for the people wearing them. I hope I sound a little more supported and less scratchy than I did last week. My sister is a choir director, and she thought my voice last week did not have proper breath support. That may be true. I've also been getting over a cough, so that could be part of what's going on as well. Anyway, Scarlett Johansson. If you saw her and thought that color is too cool for her, I would say yes, I agree. I've blogged about her before. I think she's a warm season. And she's just, I mean, I shouldn't make that sound about any celebrity because let's be honest, these people look gorgeous, amazing in pretty much anything they wear. Having said that, if this dress were a beautiful yellow tinged white, a pretty ivory, or another really gorgeous light spring color, one of those pretty popsicle colors, this would be a lot more pretty on her. Her makeup also it looks like muted and cool, and I would love to see her in her gorgeous light spring colors, light corals and light peaches on her face. I think that would be very becoming to her, make her look more like herself. She has, in my opinion, style-wise, a lot of romantic quality. She has a lot of sort of womanly, feminine beauty going on in her face. So I think she really pulls off a sexy, romantic silhouette and something with a lot of busyness up here. The effect of this shimmer and this kind of drapey, shimmery stuff up here on the bodice is kind of ethereal, more delicate and abstract and kind of otherworldly. And I think her beauty is a little too earthbound for that. This effect, I think, looks best on somebody whose beauty is a little astral. But so that's me being very nitpicky about, an incredibly beautiful woman here. Those are my thoughts. Brad Pitt. Can't you tell he's a warm season in this black and white? That he should, I mean, guys are all wearing tuxes, whatever, they have to, but not his ideal colors. And also, what are you doing with that hair, guy? My goodness, you're so handsome. Why are you wearing that hair? All right, Kristen Wiig. Do you know what is so interesting? Okay, so let me back up and say I'm not going to praise this dress. It's possible that this is a dress that literally wouldn't be beautiful on anyone, and it's more just a statement. But I will say this. I would not have previously described her as being a person with very striking, regal, dramatic features. Just wasn't something I thought about when I looked at her. But her wearing this very avant-garde dress that has all this geometry, especially up by the face, makes me notice all the parts of her face that are striking and regal. She's kind of got some cheekbones. Her jawline looks kind of intense. She's got this long, narrow face. Having the hair slicked back, I think really works for her. The color is a whole other thing. She's washed out in these colors. But interesting to me to see this ensemble reveal what I think in her is a little bit of dramatic beauty. Renee Zellweger is a warm season as well, I believe. And again, I would love to see her in something a little warmer. And the one shoulder thing, I don't think she has enough edge in her beauty to fully pull off. But I do think that she's complemented by the minimalism. I suspect she probably has a good bit of classic in her beauty. She looks best when she's not, when you don't fuss with her too much. And that's characteristic of women with classic beauty. The less you do to them, the better they look. Just hair pulled back very simply and symmetrically, etc. So to the extent that this dress has very simple, clean lines, I think that works for her. The one shoulder, one sleeve thing is a little avant-garde, and I don't think that's ideal for her. But the elegance of the overall look, I think, works. Florence Pugh. I did not see Little Women. She's from Little Women, right? It's a funny dress, but if somebody was going to wear this dress, which is playful, childlike, witty, a little bit sexy because of the cleavage emphasis up here, I would want it to be somebody who has this kind of beauty that she has, which looks very youthful. And she's got, I think, a little bit of sexy romantic quality to her beauty. I see it in her kind of heart-shaped face and her beautiful full lips. So don't love that necklace with it. I think that's coming from somewhere else entirely. So here's this, I believe, actress Cynthia Erivo. I hope I'm saying that right. But I am so glad that I found this woman in this dress, because I think it's a really great example of a dress that it's really hard to imagine working on anybody. It's so insane. But along comes a person with a really striking, unusual beauty, and you're like, wow, you're actually kind of pulling that off. It's super avant-garde. It's majestic. It's like dramatic with a capital D. This is for a woman with a lot of dramatic to her beauty. At the same time, to me, she appears kind of like a goddess. It's the fact that it's white and that it's like very flowy, I think, work together to create that kind of goddess impression, which perhaps adds, in my opinion, some ethereal. And these accentuated hips and the visible leg, to me, with the really high slit and the accentuated bust, like very accentuated, read as dramatic. Sorry, romantic. You knew that. Sexy, right? Normally, I would say that this kind of like bouffant silhouette is more ingenue, but to me, the overall effect here is more sexy than girlish. It does not look girlish on her. It just looks like huge exaggerated hips. It looks like normal romantic hips, but blown up for dramatic effect. And so this woman is pulling this off, in my opinion. She's got an extremely dramatic hairstyle, and these feet, I need to see more pictures of her in real life, because she has these gorgeous chiseled features, of really a sort of long, strong nose, a beautiful jawline, what looks like really deep set, wise eyes. She fits the character of the person who should be wearing this dress. It takes a really special kind of beauty to pull this off, and I think she's doing it. I'm really glad I got to see it. It's super cool looking. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. My sister, who gives me all kinds of great advice, reminded me that at the end of my video, I should tell you to visit my website and hit the like button. So please hit the like button if you like this video. And please visit my website to learn more about color analysis and style analysis. It's truth-is-beauty.com. Smash that like button, destroy it. What do people say now? Murder that like button. All right.